Is it letting you out? Or are you stuck in Final Fantasy jail?
5 seconds. 4.
5 seconds?
3, 2, 1.
There we go.
Happy New Year.
Huh?
Yay.
Hey, man, I can't believe it's been a whole year since I last saw you.
I know, right? So long.
9.
Yeah?
It's been a whole year.
It's been a whole year.
You know what that means?
No.
Live stream?
AO?
No, not AO.
Ace
no.
Attorney? AO?
No, we're not playing AO.
Ace
No,
oh, AO?
no, no,
AO?
no,
Corporate Rise of the Ashes? AO?
No.
Apollo Justice? AO? Ace Attorney
No.
Investigations? AO?
No, we're not doing this.
No?
No.
Why not?
We're not doing AO.
Why not?
We're not doing Attorney Online, no.
Why not?
They were doing a multiplayer Ace Attorney Investigations clients.
Who,
They
Capcom?
were.
Capcom?
Some guys. I don't know. It's just some guys.
Some
Maybe
guys
they're
from
connected
a
to it.
place.
Maybe they're
Some
AO
guys.
fans. Maybe not. Whatever.
Sorry.
The hacker known as Fiercey VK.
So anyways, now that we celebrated the new year with some good old AO, it's time to
No.
load in the content.
9, I'm playing Panzer Dragoon. We can't start. Okay, now we can start, but I'm still playing Panzer Dragoon.
Silently just loads the game.
Let me open the door.
It's okay, Chad. I'm used to this. Mega actually hates being here. He just wants to show off.
That's not true. That's not true. It's only partially true.
Only partial.
See?
Yeah. It's only
So it's all
partially
true.
true.
It's all
no,
true.
that's not how. That's
It's all
not how
true,
it
Chad.
works.
It's all true.
No,
Everything,
no,
100%.
No.
Oh.
February 24th, 3:12 p.m. Wright & Co. Law Offices. I'm so sorry, Mr. Wright. I'm sorry for what my sister said. Oh yeah, that's right. Voice mod is still being stupid. And no one told me last stream until afterwards.
I wanted to give you the benefit of the doubt.
That's not true.
I would have told you if I were there for more than 5 minutes.
I'm pretty sure. I think someone said
I know you
something in
guys
the
would.
middle.
I really thought I fixed it too, and then I heard it back. The first thing I heard was me dipping, and I'm like, so I gave up. I'm just gonna turn it on like this, and if it dips here, at least it's not the entire stream.
But how are you going to do a Naruhodo moment?
Well, like this.
Oh, okay.
Drastic crimes require drastic measures. That's just the way. That's just the way it is. That was.
That's just the way. This is the way.
This is the way.
This is the way.
999999999.
Yeah.
Do you know the way?
No. That is not the way.
Terrible meme.
No, I'm saying it. I said it.
Terrible meme.
One terrible
Kick him
meme.
from the call. Kick him from the call.
You can't do this to me. I demand an attorney.
The one good thing we got out of Disney Star
I
Wars
am the
is
attorney.
overriding that meme.
We did what we had.
We got rid of that meme.
We got rid of that meme. The meme that shall not be named. For naming it is illegal. And the verdict he deserved. This is gonna be fun trying to remember this, because I don't have a hotkey. I didn't know. I never knew that the SL9 incident was just another name for the Joe Dark killings.
Who's Joe?
Sounds like everyone's heard about these killings but me.
Anna Dark convicted so badly.
Dude.
That's why
dude,
she used me. That's
Dude.
why she used what happened to me.
The Joe Mama killings.
Good lord.
We are not naming it that. I am
I'm
saying
sorry.
it. big old no to that.
I'm sorry, Nine. Mega's already infiltrated my mindscape. It's already imprinted on me. You're gonna have to edit it out yourself if you don't want it in the stream.
Dad, do you know how many times it's mentioned, though?
Absolutely. Why do you think I'm insistent upon doing it now?
Joe Mama.
What do you mean, what happened to you?
It's all there in the file. That big file, you're gonna have to read it. Joe Dark's last victim was Prosecutor Neil Marshall. When he murdered Officer Marshall's brother, he left behind an incriminating piece of evidence.
Yeah.
Yes, I see. Joe Mama left behind an incriminating piece of evidence.
Well, no, his name is Joe Dark.
Yes. Mama Joe. Got it.
But Mr. Ryder, is everything okay?
Yes, yes. Joe Mama. Mama Joe. Yes.
Well, oh.
What did you have to do with the Joe Mama killings, Emma?
It's him. It's the Joe Mama.
The Joe Mama killer.
I hate him here. Man, I had a good day today until I started my stream. I'm kidding.
Welcome to Ace Attorney.
I was having a good day until you guys showed up.
This has been every day of my life, Nine. Let's go.
Oh. Sorry. Sorry you just didn't have a good time.
What? What are you talking about?
Because on the night Prosecutor Neil Marshall
I'm
was
playing
murdered,
Panzer Dragoon.
Joe Dark tried to kill
Dark
me.
Magician.
What? Joe Mama tried to kill you?
Officer Marshall's brother, Neil, was only trying to save me.
So that means you.
Yes. I was a witness in the Joe Dark trial.
Joe Dark looks like Kazuki Soma.
I didn't see that one coming. I didn't
Wait, he
know
looks like who?
I didn't know
someone
she
from
witnessed
Lost
the Joe
Judgments.
Mama murder.
Oh.
Danny knows.
Oh, yes, I do.
It happened 2 years ago. It was right about this time of the year, too. There was a terrible thunderstorm that day. Unusual for the season. I was alone in my sister's office. We were planning to eat dinner together once she finished her work. Then, suddenly, this terrifying man came bursting into the office.
Joe Mama.
Joe Dark, Mr. Wright. It
Joe
seemed like
Mama.
he was running from someone. He pulled out a knife and screamed at me. I didn't know what was going on. Just then, Prosecutor Marshall showed up.
Jake Marshall's brother.
Joe Dark tried to take me hostage. But before he could, Mr. Marshall tackled him. Then,
What happened?
I'll never forget it. The lightning struck and the lights went out. Suddenly, a bolt of lightning flashed outside the window, lighting up the office for an instant.
Only an
What I
instant.
saw then burned a permanent picture in my mind. I can still see it now.
A permanent picture, she says.
I don't remember the moment when Dark stabbed Mr. Marshall.
So, you weren't able to testify about the moment that Mama stabbed Marshall.
No, not at all. Neither did the one I witnessed about Joe Dark stabbing Marshall. I was only asked about when I was attacked. That must be why why she made up the crime.
Wait, she made it up? You mean she provided bogus evidence?
Bogus.
The prosecutor's office wanted that guilty verdict so badly. Lana forged the evidence, and Mr. Edgeworth used it.
Edgeworth?
Yes,
Yeah.
but I'm sure he didn't know anything about it. He couldn't have known he was being given false evidence. Even so, that's when it all started. The rumors about Mr. Edgeworth, I mean. It's all my fault. I could have just testified properly, and none of this would have happened. I'm the reason for DL6.
So it's true, even though he may not have known it. Edgeworth really was involved in falsifying evidence.
After that case ended, Lana was never the same. She became cold, like she is today.
She became cold-blooded.
Shut.
She must not have been able to... Shot through the heart! She must not have
that's
been
what
able to
she said.
face up to what she did, especially not to Emma.
What did you see in the instant that the crime occurred?
Blood. Tears. Sweat.
Dark knocked down Mr. Marshall and raised his knife.
Neil Marshall was stabbed right in front of this poor girl.
I don't remember what happened after that. Apparently, I passed out.
That's every trial ever.
Look at this bare, empty room. When I came to, Lana was cradling me in her arms.
Why do I say poor Emma? I'm talking right to you. Oh, that poor thing called Emma. She's been through so much. Poor
Well,
Emma.
I mean, I was. I don't know who else is named Emma.
There are a lot of Emmas in this world.
I never met one, Mr. Wright.
Have you ever met Emma Watson?
That famous actress.
Yes.
Poor Emma.
I couldn't bring myself to testify about that instant.
It's not something that many could. The Emma Watson incident wasn't something that many should have borne witness to.
I tried, but the words just wouldn't come out. I drew a picture, but it wasn't any good.
2 years ago. So you were 14 then. It's understandable.
You must have been 9. Wait, I'm bad at math.
Once it was all over, I made up my mind. I decided that when I grew up, I'd become a scientific investigator. I want to be able to fight crime with my testimonies and find the evidence to make an airtight case. That way, Lana would never have to forge any.
I see.
What?
I think I'm finally starting to understand what makes Emma tick. But there's still something that bothers me about that crime scene.
There's something that's been puzzling me, Emma.
What is it?
You said you were in Lana's office at that time, right?
That's right.
Why then would a serial killer come running in there? Not only that, but he was being chased by a prosecutor?
Oh, there's no mystery there. Joe Dark had been taken in for questioning that day.
But taken in for questioning? What, you mean by the police, right?
No. By the DEA.
Of
course the police.
This happened at the police department. He tried to run away halfway. Oh, okay, that's a sentence. He tried to run away halfway through the interview and fled into my sister's office.
That is a sentence.
Why did he run all the way over to your sister's office?
Because the detective offices in the questioning room are right across from the elevator.
Because the detective...
Yeah?
Enough said.
Because the detective...
Because the detective? But Lana, Chief Pross.
Silly! Tell you? Years. Detective.
Exclamation point.
What is
News.
this bit?
Joe!
Mama.
Nine, you're literally killing me.
Used to, detective? Have talk her. Hey, Nine. Nine.
What's up?
Because ratio.
What?
L?
No, do you remember the Star Wars video I showed you?
Oh, yeah. Part of the ratio.
It's the Star Wars video, Mega, the one where it was dubbed over.
You think you showed me that one, yeah.
Because ratio.
L plus ratio.
February 24th, Detention Center, Visitor's Room. Lana! Mr. Wright, it seems I keep causing you trouble.
Evidence.
What?
Think, didn't, type.
What are you talking about? What? Criminals don't mind playing fool. Why should we?
Foul.
Foul!
Criminals don't mind playing fool like you.
Lana! Wrong! Person! Guilty! Will you shut up, Emma, with that? Don't start with that. No, you did it when you were a kid. I'm not dealing with it now. I will literally walk out of this room if you're gonna do that. Okay. Now what did you
Emma.
say?
Calm the niceness.
I don't remember what I said. Of course you don't. Whatever it is, I understand the risks of falsifying evidence. If that's...
Nala.
What?
Emma, me, bout, you.
Guard.
he's just become a caveman.
Guard.
Alright, please.
Go punch him.
Guard not is the ratio that is thine fist.
Oh, do I even have a punch sound effect? I don't think I do.
Oh, do I?
Hang on, I got one. I got one.
Hold on.
Wait.
Thank you.
I have this.
I love the duality of sound effects. One realistic, one cartoon.
That wasn't a punch in the face. That was a punch to the gut. And then you hit me on the head with the bat. Oh. Give me a second. I'll be up with you in a minute.
That'll be you too, Emma, if you do it as well.
Emma, take over my lines.
Okay. And she gets like a piece of paper. Emma told me about you. What are you doing? About how you were a detective 2 years ago. Yes, you would know that, Emma. What are you reading? And how the SL9 incident was the reason for your transfer to the prosecutor's office. That you should know that too, that's right. So could you fill me in on the details? Especially about that unusual change of jobs.
Oh God. Okay.
Punch him.
Why? I just recovered.
I didn't even hear a sound effect. I just saw an emoji fly past.
I heard a little.
Fine, here.
Oh, okay.
Just the idea, like the outside voice. I didn't hear a sound effect. I'll do it again. Well, I suppose you have a right to know, Mr. Wright, considering just want Emma, I guess, to be your middle person.
By the way, did you show her the badge yet?
Attorneys and prosecutors have no
Oh,
business
darn.
showing evidence outside of court. It's taboo, especially when the interests of both parties are involved.
Oh,
Is there a specific time you can present it and get that dialogue?
I don't know.
There's a special dialogue that comes up when you present Lana the badge, but yeah.
everything hurts.
Lana.
Everything hurts.
Oh, God. Oh, it still hurts.
So, the guards do your bidding around here, huh?
Not usually, just when circumstances arise.
Enlighten me. What circumstances would those be?
Annoying me.
You just had your own defense attorney beat up.
Mm-hmm. Is there a problem?
No. I guess not.
So, what is it that you wanted to tell me?
Well, there were a lot of revelations that were uncovered at the trial today, not the least of which was the fact that this case is largely connected to another one 2 years ago.
Evidence from that case was stolen as well, though I expected as much. I know how obsessive Officer Marshall can be. That trial, it really wasn't fair, was it?
No.
I believed in you, Lana. I believed that no matter what happened, you'd always stick to the truth. It couldn't be helped, Emma. At that trial 2 years ago, I sold my soul.
Well, all drama aside, fact of the matter is, at 5:15 there was no murder at the police department.
You know, the fact that Phoenix, out of all people, says, drama aside.
Not just any Phoenix, my Phoenix of all people
Your
says
Phoenix
drama.
says that.
Yeah, drama aside.
Pushes up his glasses. Drama aside.
Drama aside.
Tell me it's not true, Lana. What the witness, Miss Starr, said. About you stabbing Mr. Goodman with a knife?
Saul Goodman.
Lana, I don't understand! Why won't you tell us? Emma, this doesn't involve just me.
Nope. Hang on. Emma, can you get this wrapper off this candy for me?
No offense, that's kind of bad timing, Mr. Wright.
Oh, fine. Hang on. I'll get it myself.
Man, you really know how to pick attorneys, do you, Emma? Hey, this was my only hope. I meant to get Mia anyway.
To be fair, you hired me, by the way. She just found me. Okay. Go ahead, I'm listening.
I love that dip in music. Well, it's true. I was a member of the police force 2 years ago. She was amazing. They still talk about all the cases she and Chief Gant cracked together.
Oh, Chief Trick?
Gant. He was the
That's right. That's what I said.
It was hard to understand him, Emma. Anyways, he was the deputy chief of police back then, but he still worked the crime cases. And so, Damon Gant. He was everything I aspired to be. They were the best team ever. They solved crimes before the reports could even be filled. filed them.
Filed.
You want one, Emma?
What is it?
Oh, it's peppermint Christmas nougats.
Peppermint
Ooh.
Christmas nuggets?
Nougats.
You want one? Nougats.
Nougats?
Sure.
They're good.
I'll give it a shot. I've never had any before.
There you go.
Thank you.
Is that the name of it, or is it literally just nougats?
They're just nougats.
Huh.
Peppermint Christmas nougats.
Peppermint.
I'm a really idol. No.
This was your thought. What?
That entire sentence was not was unintelligible.
I'm
I
eating
was
in
just
two-
like, what?
I'm eating in 2 places at once. I'm getting double the eat.
Well, yes, I understand that, but the fact that I didn't understand you at all here, me being in your head, is concerning.
Mm-hmm. Head empty.
Yeah.
Oh, now you're chief prosecutor. What happened?
I guess that is also not that mannerful. I always planned on becoming a prosecutor. The reason I became a detective was...
I know. Well, I think I got. Ooh. You wanted to.
Thank you.
Oh, you made me spit up my food.
Gross.
Tell it to the guard who punched me.
But anyway, so as Lana was saying, to gain experience investigating crime scenes. So you could use that experience in court, right? Gant's help in the SL9 case was crucial to his resolution. After that, he became chief of police and arranged my transfer to the prosecutor's office.
Maybe I should ask more about this investigation of theirs 2 years ago.
2 years ago, I was second in command of the detectives investigating Dark.
Second in command? That means the investigation lead was Damon Gant, right?
Yes. Deputy Chief Gant and I shared the same office, and the same investigations.
They even had the same office.
We led a team of the best detectives in the force. Detective Goodman, whose case it was, Jake Marshall, and Angel Starr. It was the first time Marshall worked with his brother. He was quite... how did I put it? Right. Gung-ho.
Oh, hang on, I got this. You could say he was really gung-ho about that, partner.
Anyway, without a doubt, Joe Dark
Like
was
how
a serial killer.
The music stopped too.
It actually did, yeah.
No, and the fact that it's just, and the response is just this guy with a knife being like, cease.
Just neutral face, just like.
We asked him to come in for questioning. We were desperate for evidence. That was when his final murder took place.
When he tried to murder Emma.
Prosecutor Marshall was trying to save me from Dark. You see, the first person who happened upon the scene of the crime was me.
Now you tell us.
Damon Gant and Neil Marshall were the ones questioning Dark that day. The investigation was in its final stages, and Dark must have suddenly panicked. So we waited until Gant and Marshall let their guards down, then fled the room. From there, we ran straight to the office, shared by Deputy Chief Gant and myself. That's where he found me.
So you were the first person to run to the scene, Lana?
It appears so. I was filing some papers while Gant and Marshall were questioning Dark. When I returned to my office, I saw 3 bodies on the floor and smelled blood.
3 bodies. Prosecutor Marshall, the victim Emma, who had passed out,
And the suspect, Joe Dark. During the struggle, it seems Mr. Marshall struck a final blow before he died. Joe Dark had incurred a minor concussion and lay unconscious.
What did you do?
What did you do?
To be honest, I panicked.
What have you done?
I picked up Emma and carried her out of the room and just held her.
Can't blame her, after all her sister must have gone through.
Also, considering that picture's like 2 years old, Emma looks way too tall to be a 14-year-old. Throwing it out there.
Yeah.
After that, I placed Dark under immediate arrest.
So let me get this straight. You were all involved in the SL9 incident?
That's right. Quite a coincidence, hmm?
I don't buy it.
You're a liar.
What are you saying?
There's no way everyone involved in this trial was also involved in that incident, just by chance.
But that case was solved 2 years ago.
At least one person went to extremes because they didn't believe it was truly solved.
Officer Marshall. Yes, his actions came as a surprise to me as well. Ever since his brother died, he's changed completely. I guess he wasn't convinced with the ruling against Joe Dark. Life doesn't end with the closing of a case. Everyone has to live the rest of their lives with their memories.
That case just might not be over yet. Emma was assaulted by Dark at the police department, right?
Yes, in the office that Damon Gant and I shared. The office that Mr. Gant now occupies by himself. The Chief's office.
Maybe we should have a look at the chief's office, the site of the final SL9 murder.
That would be honestly crazy if you can find a single piece of evidence from
Hey.
whatever ago.
Hey, Lana. I know you don't think too highly of me, but come on. I made it this far. Why stop now?
If you told me that yesterday, I would have asked the guard to punch you. But after seeing you in court for a bit, we'll see.
We'll see.
Is that a bit of faith I'm detecting? Ooh.
Guard punch him.
Oh, wait.
Anyways, have fun investigating. Bye.
What?
Oh, Emma, how's it look? Is my nose okay?
Do you want the happy answer or the honest answer?
God, I would love the happy answer, but just give me the honest one.
It doesn't look too great.
Oh, God. Why the sucker punch to the face? Oh. It made a cracking noise when I moved it.
I guess to be fair, I'm lucky that I'm Lana's sister, otherwise that would probably have been me.
Oh. All I did was make one remark. It wasn't even my usual bits.
You know, the fact that Phoenix actually was like, oh, like, you know, confidence, thank you very much, like being happy with a client, and it's one that's like, no, punch him.
One time, Phoenix was happy to do his job. And he got punished for it.
February
Why do you think
24th. Oh,
Why do you think he's not a lawyer and a public justice anymore?
ayo.
He gave that life up a long time ago.
February 24th, prosecutor's office, underground parking lot.
No one's here today. Not even Miss Starr.
Everyone's probably busy looking into what exactly went down in the evidence room. That must be where the detectives are.
But we proved in court today that on the day of the crime, no one was murdered in the evidence room at 5:15 p.m.
Yeah, I thought we were fighting some headway, I think.
Emma, did you refrain from eating in the detention center because you knew your sister would respond violently?
Yeah.
Why didn't you tell me?
Because I didn't think she would actually ask the guard to do it.
I got a broken nose.
I'm sorry. Again, we're gonna pay you.
Oh,
I'm sure you
that's
can use that
nice.
for medical bills.
You know, I was gonna use it to pay for the office, but yeah, I'm just gonna blow it on medical bills real quick.
I don't know why I read some of this. I read, but instead, and I filled in your thing with, I got a broken nose.
But instead, I got a broken nose.
But instead, it looks like I got a broken nose
Hang
from
in
Lena.
there, Hana.
Hang in there. I think you should be saying, hang in there, Mr. Wright. It'll be okay. It's fine,
you too,
Mr. Wright.
Hang in there. I'm sure it'll be just fine. Maybe you don't need the doctor. Okay, who am I kidding? You probably do.
Gotta find all the answers by tomorrow.
I mean, you know how hard it is gonna be to sniff out clues like this?
Wait, you sniff out clues? Like a dog, literally?
Yeah.
How do you think I know where to go?
I just assumed that you just wandered around.
Oh no, I'd follow my nose. You know, they say the nose knows.
Huh. I never knew that. February 24th, Police Department entrance. Oh, hi.
Oh god.
Howdy, Bambina.
Oh, Mr. Marshall.
I never thought things would turn out this way when I woke up this morning. Sinner. You never know where life will lead you, eh, Bambina? I should have known my luck had run out when old Billy dried up this morning.
Billy?
Must be his pet cactus. Say, where are you headed? I'm just over yonder to the prosecutor's office for a little bit of a, interrogation. It's a voluntary appearance, but we all know I won't be coming back. Sorry, but you can't go in the evidence room today, partner.
But, Mr. Marshall, why did you do it?
Why do prospectors head west, Bambina? If ever there was a case I needed to know the truth about, it was that one. Before you turn yourself in, Mr. Marshall, would you mind telling us exactly what happened? It looks like I won't be getting a steak lunch today after all. Something was fishy about that trial from the beginning. Wasn't just me either. All the detectives thought so. What do you mean fishy? Some of the facts reported were inconsistent with the evidence we found. For example, the murder weapon. The murder weapon? You mean that switchblade knife with the broken tip? That was, how do you say it? Joe Mama's, all right.
Mr. Marshall, it was
Mr.
dark.
Marshall, it was dark. Yeah, it took me a while too. Don't worry about it.
All right. I nearly forgot the name of the bastard. Whoops. Whoops. I nearly forgot the name of the jerk who killed my brother.
All right, kick him from the call.
But in that there initial autopsy report, a question was raised.
A question?
The blade of the knife was not a perfect match with the wound the victim sustained. What does that mean? It means there's a good chance that that knife there was not the murder weapon. You follow? However, in the report that was finally submitted, that possibility had been erased. Could the facts have been concealed with forged evidence? That case left behind scars on all of us.
The scars that the SL9 incident left behind.
I got the looks, but he got the brains. He's one of the best prosecutors around.
Alright, I guess we should make a debate. Who looks better, Neil or Jake? Go.
Jake.
Jake.
Do I?
Uh,
Who looks better?
no comments.
All right, Jake wins.
I had just made detective when I went down. It was our first case together.
How old was he? Your brother.
78.
He was about 78 at the time. I mean, he was 27.
I was gonna say, he looked really good for 78.
He was the ripe old age of 78. He was just hitting his prime. He was awarded the highest honor that very day. The highest honor? You mean the... That's right there. He
Employee
won
of the
an
month.
honor. He won Employee of the Month, as well as a little birthday cake for his 78th birthday.
I didn't do it. I didn't know that. What?
What? What are you looking at me like that for? That's an honor there for a prosecutor. 78. Wow. Real good fella made it to 78.
Mr. Marshall must have been really close with his brother. He's really proud of him for hitting 78.
And you know what? You know, his younger brother of 78. Well, he's 33.
My younger brother is 78. I miss him so.
And I'm 133.
I'm 133 years young, thank you very much.
Day the SL9 incident took place. It wasn't the same day as...
That's right. That was the day of the evidence transferal. Interesting. It was drizzling that morning, and by nightfall there was thunder. I can't believe 2 years have gone by already. I tried to steal the evidence so the case wouldn't die.
Apparently someone tried to stop you. Detective Goodman was murdered, and the evidence locker was empty.
There was something going on behind the scenes in that case. We all knew that later. Every detective involved in that investigation, save one, was taken care of. Miss Starr, she was fired, and I was demoted and boxed away in a tiny room.
What about Detective Goodman?
If they did something to him, then the commissioners would get suspicious. No, they were careful enough not to be too obvious. They...
Who are you talking about?
Oh, don't get upset, Bambina. I mean Damon Gant and Lana Skye, your sister, of course. The investigation laid Damon Gant and his second-in-command, Lana Skye. There wasn't a person on the force who hadn't heard of that duo. That case was the biggest step in both in their careers.
After the case ended, Lana transferred to the prosecutor's office, right?
Yeah, Damon Gant, the new chief of police, arranged for that to happen. He's never been the same since she left. Everyone who knew her said so. Chief Prosecutor Skye was totally different when she was a detective.
Now that he mentions it, Emma said something like that too.
Tell me, what happened to my sister?
Sorry, Bambina, but her secret is too well guarded. Never found out.
Lana's secret. It all started 2 years ago.
So there you have it. That's my story. Did you enjoy it, partner? Did you get a real laugh out of it? At my tale of woe? It was certainly enlightening. There's one thing for sure that I found out in that there courtroom today. That boy Edgeworth, he ain't my enemy. Mr. Marshall, why are you pointing your fingers at me when you say that? He was the one. He was the one who used falsified evidence to get a guilty verdict, yes. But someone else was the one who gave him that evidence and planned everything. Mr. Marshall, you're still pointing at me as you're saying that.
Hey!
Now, that someone is Damon Gant. Or should I say, it's you, partner. What?
Huh?
Oh, did you forget already? What do you think he said moment the chief of police walked up on that stand? I believe he introduced himself as, why, it's me, Phoenix Wright. I'm an attorney. Those were his words, weren't they, partner? Yeah, but... Oh, don't worry. I am pointing the finger at you. Let's just say there are a few tricks up ahead that you're gonna have to deal with. If you don't believe me, I don't blame you. I won't even be a patrolman here after today. Too bad I won't be around to work with you when you become a real scientific investigator. Adios, Bambina.
I can't believe he died.
I can't believe he went off to a meeting.
He went to the meeting.
He did! He did go to a meeting!
That's why we never saw him ever again. Oh, I can't believe Trick arranged for him to go to a meeting when he knew too much.
It all
Trick
comes full
knows too
circle.
much. The bit from case 1, it went back around.
Mega, the dude literally, like, before he had to go to the meeting, he made sure to tell Phoenix, hey, that Trick, oh, you're gonna have a rough time, buddy. You have a rough time with those tricks.
Dude, that was actually like a good farewell. The meeting is like the equivalent of like a Chow Garden goodbye. You won't be able to see this character anymore.
Only one makes it out, and it's usually Gumshoe.
The only one of them made it out.
Gumshoe's the only one who knows how to get out. God, I feel like we're gonna see Gumshoe, and Gumshoe be like, "Oh, Officer Marshall, yeah, he's been dealt with."
Yeah, I had to
It
deal
didn't.
with that.
It didn't feel good. I tell you that, pal.
I tell you what, pal. Man, this sucks.
Just know, as from one detective to another, he was a good pal, good detective.
You were good, son. Real good. Maybe even the best.
February 24th, Police Station, Criminal Affairs Department.
This place is always pretty empty, but today it's deserted.
Yummy.
Sorry.
Wait, was that an actual cough?
Oh yeah, he's dying.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's actually dying.
Oh, you went, that was so perfectly timed then, because I thought you were doing the cough like, it's deserted, while the guy's back there, and you were just doing the cough like, I'm still here.
Yeah, I think we're good.
That must mean everyone's busy solving crimes.
Oh, if you're looking for the others, they're all in the conference room.
Oh, thanks. Wow, he's got a nasty cough.
Well, with the judge prosecutor saying what she did and the decision about what to do about Mr. Edgeworth, not to mention our statement in the media in tomorrow's trial, there's more chaos going on than Thanksgiving and Christmas put together.
I think festive is the word we were looking for.
Sir, we'd like to have a look around Chief Gant's office.
Just use the connecting hallway to the other building and take the elevator to the top floor.
Really? You mean it's okay for us to go in there? I mean, we aren't police officers or anything.
Police.
Hey, you're right! You can't go in there, it's off limits!
Okay.
Now I see where Detective Gumshoe gets its unique charm.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's head to the chief's office.
Alright, bye, dude.
What? What?
I was not expecting to see that in an office.
Oh, right. You haven't seen this case before.
What is this? Resident Evil 2? Like, what kind of police station is this?
Mega, this is technically your office.
Yeah.
Why do you have a big thing like that in here, Mega? It's your office.
It's not my office. It's Trick's office / Gantz.
Okay, why does Trick have that?
I don't know. Why don't we continue the scene? We'll find out.
February 24th, Police Department Chief's Office.
Classic theme.
Whoa. Where exactly am I?
In the chief's office, silly. At least that's what it said on the door.
Okay, check out that pipe organ, though. That's real, isn't it?
Yeah, I used to take organ lessons in kindergarten. And you hear the music right now? It's coming from the organ.
Who's playing?
No one. It's, I think it's remote control or something.
Ghosts! Ghosts!
No, there's no such things as ghosts, Mr. Wright.
Oh, says you.
And they used to call me Little Miss Bach.
Bach.
Bach! Wait, see, look, I thought it was a genius.
Ow.
I broke it.
Yeah, the music stopped.
That was a decent chord.
And I never could remember where C was.
Oh, it's you two. Hey.
Chief Gant!
Hey.
Trick.
Hey.
He put that paper he was reading in his desk.
Hey, you been swimming lately, righty boy, huh?
No, I haven't. What's gotten into you?
What? What do you mean?
Why do you keep asking me if I've been swimming?
Oh, swimming's kind of cool, I've never swam before. Can you believe that? So, first thing I did with my new body, I swam. It was nice.
Oh, okay. I guess I have to buy that.
It's really nice. Just, having your own body, doing stuff, making your own decisions. Yeah, I could appreciate that. But, I've had my hands full, with Mr. Marshall's misconduct and, Elena's provocative statement. That's kind of put a damper on my freedom bit, but,
Well,
in for a penny.
Doesn't seem like it's got you too down. Provocative statement. You mean about the forged evidence, though, right?
Yeah, I don't know what she's talking about. 2 years passed since that incident. My, how time flies.
Why are you talking like you were there? You only recently got this body, didn't you?
See that big picture on the wall over there? That's me. That's me. It's a picture of Lana, Neil, and me. That's me now. That's me now. That's nobody. That's me.
So, this is Mr. Marshall's brother, Prosecutor Neil Marshall.
Yeah, that's his name. We took it to, commemorate our work together. I think that's what happened. I wasn't there for that.
Something's not right with this picture. I can't quite seem to put my finger on it, though.
Yeah, team picture added to the court record.
Anyways, I'd like to reminisce all day, but there are matters that need my attention. I'm going to lock up here, so let's go out together. Me and you, let's go.
Oh, but this office, It was a crime scene 2 years ago, wasn't it?
That case is long since been over. There's no need to investigate it anymore.
All the same, Trick. We'd still like to have a look around.
Why are you calling me that? Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said there's no need to investigate it anymore. Now hurry up and get out. I have a meeting to attend to.
Looks like we aren't welcome.
What's his game here? I just don't get it.
Huh?
Seems that case isn't over after all.
What do you mean from, to both parts?
Chief Gant denied our request to search the crime scene. Emma?
Yeah?
This might be hard to believe, but I am very... Oh, God, how do I put this? I guess I'm just gonna have to tell her that... I guess I'll just keep it vague.
I mean, if all else fails, you could just throw in the spirits mediums.
Emma, I am very familiar with Chief of Police Damon Gant. One could say he and I are really, at least I thought we were really good friends.
Wait, you knew the chief of police?
Yeah, and, I guess what I'm getting at is I just don't see what his angle is in all of this, because he's just a lot different from how I usually remember him. Think about your sister. You know how your sister's acting different? That's kind of like my issue here. He's just a lot more different than how I remember him.
I mean, I don't think Lana ever mentioned you when she was with... but, I guess with what you're talking about, that makes sense, yeah.
We were really secretive friends. He didn't want anyone knowing he was meeting with an attorney, I guess.
Oh, look, a cat.
I know.
Oh my god, what do you want?
What do you want? I'm doing lore.
Hang on.
How are you?
Get out.
It's a cute kitty. Anyway.
Okay. I got her
Doing
out.
lore.
Oh, okay.
Secretive.
But
Well,
what
I mean,
I'm getting
okay,
at,
I guess that makes sense.
what I'm getting at is, I think there's a reason that he doesn't want us looking around in there.
You mean, like a clue?
There's gotta be a way we can get inside the chief's office.
Crawling through the window.
February 24th, Police Station, Criminal Affairs Department.
Hey, pal!
Detective Gumshoe, aren't you supposed to be? Aren't you supposed to be in a meeting?
Why do you always bring that up, man?
Detective Gumshoe.
I'm Listen, I'm just taking a breather, but my feet hurt. Okay.
Hey, detective. Detective. Did you happen to see Officer Marshall at the meeting?
Yeah.
How
I
is he?
did. He's in a better
Wait,
place.
your feet hurt from sitting too long?
Actually, from serving everyone coffee.
Oh, is that what they call it?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It sounds like Detective Gumshoe's still out of the loop.
Say, have either of you seen Mr. Edgeworth? He's not in that meeting, is he?
Edgeworth? No. Why do you ask?
Please, for the love of God, he better not be in that meeting. He's under fire from both the police department and the prosecutor's office. It's almost like the battles between you two in the court.
He has to deal with both meetings.
That sounds serious.
Yeah.
Is it because of what my sister said?
That's basically what it all boils down to, yeah. That falsified evidence 2 years ago. Now Mr. Edgeworth has the whole world after his blood.
Yikes.
It would be a really bad idea if he showed up to that meeting. Oh God. I don't know if he'll make it out. I don't know if he'll make it out.
But why would Mr. Edgeworth be blamed? It's not like he knew the evidence was forged. Lana Skye is the guilty party here, isn't she?
Regardless, a prosecutor is responsible for the evidence they present in court. Not only that, but as you know, there have been a lot of rumors going around about Mr. Edgeworth. His amazing talent as a prosecutor's kept him safe. Wait, his amazing talent as a prosecutor's what?
It's
Has kept
grammatically
him safe.
correct. It's grammatically
it?
correct. Yeah.
Oh,
it is.
okay. All right, that kind of tripped me up. His amazing talent as a prosecutor has kept him safe from those who don't like him.
Yeah.
But now, with this and the meeting, oh God.
Stop staring at me.
Are there really so many people who hate him?
Yeah, more than me, if you could believe it.
Wait, you hate Mr. Edgeworth?
No, I mean, more people hate him. Never mind. In our world, only those with talent rise to the top. Mr. Edgeworth not only has that, but he's young. There's no better recipe I know of for making enemies.
Hey, Dick, keep up the good work.
Yes, sir!
Let's go out for lunch again sometime. My treat.
Yes, sir!
You gotta take me back to that joint sometime, okay, Dick?
Yes, sir!
It seems you don't have any problems with enemies.
Yeah, well, I'm careful not to stick out. Anyway, I'm a bit worried about him.
I'm careful not to stick out at those meetings. It's not like I'm the only one who comes back from them.
Under all this pressure, I'm afraid Mr. Edgeworth just might crack, or worse. Or worse. He might show up
worse.
to the meeting.
He might crack, or worse, he'll croak.
That's one way to put it, yeah.
You know, I thought of two things that's funny. One, I kind of texted it to UA, and Dan will understand this. You know, the one personality of him will shine through these meetings. Two, the croak of, what was the rooster's name? An aviary. Steven? Stefan?
No, not Steven.
The rooster.
Severin?
Severin. Yeah, Severin.
Kakariko?
Yes. He becomes Kokoriko.
Kakariko. Actually, I took a look at the file earlier while the coffee was brewing.
He seems genuinely concerned for Edgeworth. So, did you find out anything?
The only evidence Dark left behind was during his final attack.
His final attack? You mean...
When he went into his final form and killed Prosecutor Marshall, who was trying to protect some girl.
What? What? Emma, you didn't mention anything about a final form?
Didn't see one either.
It
Be
seems
fair,
Detective...
Mr. Wright, I only saw like a flash, a moment, so...
It seems Detective Gumshoe never realized there was no final form.
That's when he left the most incriminating evidence of all.
Well, what was it?
Oh, let's see. I think it had something to do with the murder weapon.
Oh, Picaro, thank you for the raid. I actually didn't see that until now. Because I
Nine.
didn't get a notification! Yay!
Wow, rude. I noticed him.
Woo!
Man, so rude.
I'm so
Can't believe
sorry. I didn't have OBS open. I didn't hear it either.
You don't have it open? How are you streaming?
Well, I do have it open. Like I wasn't looking at it. It was...
Oh, okay.
Anyways.
Oh, I forget. Let's look. It's all written somewhere in here, okay?
His powers of recollection never failed to impress me.
Yeah.
Maybe we should show him the murder weapon. It might jog his memory.
What? Murder? What?
Oh.
Murder? What? Someone died? What?
So, about this,
Hey! Is that...
it has a tag attached to it with the label SL9 instant on it. I believe this would be the broken murder weapon you were speaking of.
What are you doing with that? Ever since that case was closed, that knife's been locked away in a locker. Locked away.
On the day Detective Goodman was murdered, this suddenly disappeared from the locker. And was found in Mr. Edgeworth's car muffler.
Oh, that's it! Now I remember what that incriminating piece of evidence was. When you showed me that knife, it all came back to me.
Well, what is it, Detective? Quick, before you forget again.
Joe
So anyways,
Dark
let's talk about
was...
something else.
So anyways, Joe Dark was 42 at the time of the crime. He was just your run-of-the-mill businessman.
Businessman? What made him take the serial killing?
I don't know, I guess he decided to be a death merchant.
With his car? How would you be a merchant like that?
It was an accident, yeah. It transformed him into an animal.
An animal?
Yeah, became an animal. See, look at him, he's an animal. He killed a man. Oh,
I'm not
kid
controlling this.
Well, a kid walked, and a jogger came upon the scene and Tim was killing us. Finally, he turned himself in.
Now I can control it.
Yeah, I hope you caught all that.
Huh. Okay, well,
Everybody got that?
seems he was a pretty careless criminal.
I should rewatch that movie. Of course, this is all conjecture. There wasn't a single shred of evidence.
So, he turned himself in.
Yeah, but in the middle of questioning, he fled and murdered his final victim. Prosecutor Marshall. That crime was witnessed by someone too, but luckily Dark was arrested on the spot. It's a good thing that last witness wasn't killed, whoever it was.
You know, I never realized that Dark's hair is like ends in a like a freaking onion.
Joe has layers.
That last witness, aka Emma.
Who?
This knife, it was Joe Dark's, wasn't it?
I don't know. Yeah, that's right, yeah. We traced it back to the store he bought it at. Plus, it had his fingerprints on it, too.
But no one actually witnessed him using it to murder anyone, right?
That's where his luck ran out. When you take a good look at the knife, you'll see it's broken.
You don't have to take a good look to notice that.
Yeah, well, anyway. Take a guess where the broken off tip of the knife was found. That's what did him in.
Where was it?
The victim, Neil Marshall, was carrying it inside his body. It was found deep inside the stab wound.
Did it match Dark's knife?
Oh, you bet. Down to the last fiber.
That's pretty conclusive. Neil's autopsy report added to the court record. Switchblade knife updated in the court record.
Well, there you have it in a nutshell. That's all I know.
Can I ask you one more thing, Detective?
What is it? If it's money you need, you should ask Chief Gant.
It's not money, but it does concern the chief. His office is a crime scene, right?
Huh? What?
It's where Prosecutor Neil Marshall was murdered.
The chief's out now, and his office is locked. But we'd like to have a look around if that's okay.
Well, any detective's ID card can unlock the door.
What? Really?
But if I let a civilian in there, I'd be charged with breach of trust.
Breach of trust?
Simply put, I'd be canned.
Oh.
Sorry, pal. I don't plan on getting fired because of you.
How about this ID card? It was Detective Goodman's.
That won't work either. The data was deleted the day he died.
Oh.
So in other words, Gumshoe is our only chance at getting into that office.
I wonder if there's something we could show him that would make him change his mind.
Nope, not yet. Nope, wait, go back, wait.
Bye. There's only one thing I know that we can get him to change his mind.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
February 24th, High Prosecutor's Office, room 1202.
I wonder if Edgeworth is back yet.
There he is. It looks like he's writing something.
What are you doing here?
He sure was quick to throw that paper on the floor. Tough day in the office, dear?
It's not my fault I came in with a cold. I had to live the past 2 years with rumors flying around. What's another allegation to me?
Cheer up, Mr. Edgeworth. I'm rooting for you.
That's Edgeworth for you. Always trying to hide his real feelings.
So, what do you want? Unlike some people, I don't have all day.
Wonder what he was writing before.
Come on, Mr. Wright. Let's take a look.
Are you crazy? He's sitting right there!
Just distract him. I'll check it out.
Hey, Edgeworth! Is that Detective Gumshoe out the window there? Oh no, he's falling to the ground!
Hold on. First, let me see what this girl is doing crawling around my feet.
Wait, no, you don't have to do that. He's not even looking.
What? Letter of...
If you're having trouble reading, I'll read it for you. It says letter of resignation.
Edgeworth, you don't mean...
I'm tired, right? I feel as if something inside me has died.
But, Mr. Edgeworth, none of it is your fault.
I know the path I've walked. You don't need to tell me. And in the path I've walked, it hasn't been a just one. I can't forgive myself for what I've done, and no one else should forgive me either.
Uh-oh, I think he's serious.
Mr. Wright, please, you have to do something.
This letter of resignation. Wonder if I can use it for anything.
You know, use it
Hey,
for
that's
something.
mine. Hey.
Use it for something, you know. Letter of resignation put into pocket.
There's no excuse for what I've done. 2 years ago, I used false evidence to obtain a guilty verdict. That's what it all breaks down to, and nothing I can do can erase that fact.
But you didn't know, did you? I mean that the evidence was falsified.
The police department and the prosecutor's office share a bond of trust. If that bond is broken, we stand to lose everything. The police department's error is my error. My responsibility as the prosecutor in charge. That fact remains the same no matter what excuses I might have.
Mr. Edgeworth.
I take pride in my work. So tell me why! Why has it come to all this?
Even Edgeworth can't keep this kind of emotion bottled up. Are you up for the trial tomorrow, Edgeworth?
First last year's trial and now this one. It seems all you do is worry about me. To be honest, you're getting on my nerves.
But Mr. Edgeworth, you can't just walk out on the trial.
Tomorrow is the last day. It's too late to change prosecutors. I'll bet that's what my superiors are banking on. Never thought that case would come back to haunt me like this.
What do you mean?
The list of evidence. It seems too short. Most lists run twice as long.
It's only half as long as most lists? That is odd.
After Neil Marshall was murdered, I became prosecutor for that case. I may not have been part of the investigation, but I knew what I had to do. Use the evidence I was given to prove the suspect's guilty. That was really the only thing on my mind at the time.
Say, we just saw a picture taken around that time.
That picture. Something seems strange about it.
You don't have it.
Hell,
3D. Wait.
there's a screw.
That's like Game Boy Advance. Oh no.
So this is what the back of the badge looks like.
Is that Russian?
And I always thought it had
Lawyers
a safety pin.
Association.
What?
Each badge has a number carved into it.
It says Lawyer Association.
Does it? It looks.
Barely, but I see it.
It looks blown up by AI, but yeah, that's what it says.
Oh. That would explain it.
That way you can tell which attorney it belongs to.
You mean you couldn't lend your badge to anyone?
No, I'd be found out right away.
Well, that's no fun.
Yeah, I'd be found out right away.
Yeah, right away.
Isn't that right, Edgeworth? Yeah, he gets it. This picture was hanging on the wall in Chief Gant's office.
Yeah, I just took it from him. You didn't even notice.
He was too busy looking at that something else.
No, wait, no. Why does he have the photo? I looked at it for a second.
Yeah, I just yoinked it, dude.
You just yoinked it.
Mine now.
Oh, prosecutor Neil Marshall. He had just started making a name for himself. Looks like this was taken when he received the King of Prosecutors trophy.
Speaking of that, there's something that bothers me.
Yes?
The trophy Mr. Marshall is holding. It's a little different than yours.
Yes, you're right. I remember now.
Remember what?
That was what the official prosecutor's trophy looked like until 2 years ago. There's a story behind its design.
A story?
Sounds interesting. Would you mind telling it to us?
It's simple, really. Contradiction. That's what the award's based on.
Okay.
Could you tell us again about what happened that day? The day Detective Goodman was murdered, to be precise. You were participating in a ceremony over at the station, right?
How far behind are you?
I'm sorry, I'm so distracted.
I've never cared for ceremonies, but I had to attend that one.
Because you were awarded this?
Those receiving awards can't exactly skip out on the ceremony. I finished up at the office in the morning, then drove over to the police department.
You finished up at the office?
Yes. Just odds and ends, clerical stuff. I didn't plan on returning to the office that day. That is, until I was asked to take something back.
Take something back?
This.
Oh yeah! Chief Gant asked you to hold on to that, didn't he?
Yes, it was a piece of evidence in a case that was closed half a year ago. He asked me to bring it back to the prosecutor's office.
That's the story we heard yesterday. So you came back here to the prosecutor's office because the chief asked you to?
That's right.
Phoenix, right.
This award originates from an ancient Chinese tale. In Chinese and Japanese, the word contradiction is written with two characters. Mujun. The first means halberd and the second means shield. Have you heard this story?
Me? Sure. Everyone knows that. Oh, why don't you tell it anyways, though, for Emma's sake?
Very well. Long ago in the kingdom of Chu, there was an arms merchant. One day, he presented the king with two items. The first was a halberd he claimed could slice through any shield or armor. The second was a shield he claimed could withstand any weapon.
Huh. Wait a minute. Objection! Those claims contradict each other.
Very perceptive. But then again, you've heard this story before, right? Anyway, as you mentioned, the very descriptions of these items discredit them both. When the king pointed this out, the merchant was left speechless, and was probably executed shortly after. Thus, the Chinese word for contradiction was born.
That sounds about right.
Oh, I see. So the chipped shield and broken knife symbolize...
Precisely so. They symbolize the merchant's items.
I thought you were about to say they symbolize his execution.
The ancient tale ends with the merchant at a loss for words, but it's in our nature to pursue matters to their conclusion, even if it results in something as ugly as this.
Wow. Thanks, Mr. Edgeworth. I learned something new today.
That's funny. If that's so, then why were you only given a shield?
You'll have to ask Chief Gant. 2 years ago, he had the halberd part of the award abolished.
Chief Gant?
King of Prosecutors Trophy updated in the court record. Wee.
Wee.
Wait.
Wee.
February 24th, Prosecutor's Office Underground Parking Lot.
Excuse me.
Oh, God.
She's back.
Would either of you care for a quarter pound of roast beef?
Miss Star! I guess she's out of Lushens.
You certainly are the curious sort, aren't you? Kind of like the first person who sucked a cow's nipple to discover milk.
What?
Still, I never thought you'd go digging up that case from 2 years ago.
Well, everyone in this trial was involved in the SL9 incident. Not only that, but the murder occurred on the very day the evidence from the case was due for transferal. This can't all be attributed to mere coincidence.
Attributed.
Aren't you forgetting as something? I say it.
You know, that little scene I happened to witness.
The instant Lana stabbed Detective Goodman with a knife.
No matter how much of the past you dig up, it won't change what I saw. Roast beef is meant to be savored when eaten.
Miss Starr's hatred towards Lana. It all dates back to 2 years ago.
Joe Dark. That's a name I'll not soon forget. We trailed him for half a year. Oh, the pressure! Still, I don't think I was ever more alive than I was then. Those days were steamier than a bowl of hot gravy. Poor old Jake Marshall, though. Must have been going through hell.
You mean because of his brother's death?
They were close, those two. After Neil died, something took over Jake. He became obsessed. Seeing Jake like that made her all the more desperate.
Her?
Lana Skye.
My sister?
The best of the best were put on that SL9 case. Of course, they were led by that legendary duo.
Lana. And Chief Gant.
That legendary pair was the reason we were able to keep up our investigation. That's why we were so shocked over how it turned out.
You mean with the forging of the evidence?
The forging.
Don't get me wrong. Joe Doc got what he deserved. Still, it was obvious the evidence produced in court was being manipulated. Items our team never found would suddenly appear, while other items were kept secret.
But you don't have proof anything illegal was done.
I'm proof enough of what happened. After that case, all of us save Gooden were relieved of our duties. Most without even so much as an explanation. Then Lana Skye transferred to the prosecutor's office and became chief prosecutor.
Lana always wanted to be a prosecutor.
Nothing's quite as simple as it appears.
Huh?
Lana Skye was merely being used as a pawn. That's my take on the matter.
She was being used?
Damon Gant and Lana Skye. Gant led the investigation, with Lana as second in command. They were the best.
They solved all kinds of cases together, didn't they?
Damon Gant's magnetism in particular was almost unreal.
His magnetism?
By that, I mean his ability to attract evidence. He produced the most incredible evidence in the cases he handled.
Incredible evidence? No, what you mean?
Oh yes. There were rumors about him even back then. No one dared confront him, though.
I take it she's talking about forged evidence.
Back then, everyone looked up to Lana. All the detectives wanted to be like her.
Really?
Oh yes, myself included. I was a fool, really. She hated anything crooked, and always watched out for the other detectives. I misread that as she hated anything cooked.
She hates anything that cooks.
She hates cooks.
She hated Mr. White.
She hated me. That's why she was so concerned for Jake.
Ooh, ooh. I'm just gonna...
Nani.
What happened?
So what happened was I kind of...
You crashed?
No, I put my mouse up very fast, and I thought it was over the X button. So I kind of saw the timeline of where I accidentally exit this out, so don't mind me. I'm just saving, you know, just in case.
Why don't you have it on full screen?
Because I don't
borderless.
really play full screen.
You got borderless, right?
No.
Does this have borderless? Check.
I don't even think it can be borderless.
It needs to be from the
Main menu.
from the main menu.
Oh, that's alright.
Well.
I like this. Mr. Marshall.
Boo.
When Jake's brother was murdered, she felt as if she had lost her own brother. If it wasn't for her, I don't think Jake would have ever recovered from his shock. That's what makes it all the more infuriating.
Miss Star.
That's why. I'll never be able to forgive her. Why did she have to turn out so cold after that?
Lana transferred to the prosecutor's office 2 years ago, didn't she?
Yes, thanks to Chief Gant's powerful influence.
Chief.
That's right. Having solved the SL9 case, his position as the chief was secured. There was only one thing left for him to control. And then no one could stand in his way. Hair flip. The prosecutor's office.
What? You mean the reason Lana was transferred?
If he can control the chief prosecutor, he could control the prosecutor's office. That must have been his goal all along.
But how could he control Lana?
I don't know. But one thing's for sure. Ever since that case ended, she's never been the same. It's only logical to conclude there must have been a reason for her change.
Where's my button? Where's my voice mod? There it is.
At last. I'm finally getting close to the bottom of this ugly mess.
Thank you, Miss Star.
You listen to me, rookie. It takes more than just ingredients to create fine cuisine. I hope you turn out to be a better chef than I've been.
And then we never see her again. I'm kidding, we're gonna see her again.
And then she died.
Oh no, she didn't die, guys. February 24th, Police Station, Criminal Affairs Department.
Oh, you're back. Hey.
You're still here?
Yeah, I work here. I gotta make 150 copies of these files. Brewing coffee, copying files. I'm turning into a regular DJ.
You're a DJ as well?
If I'm not mistaken, I think he means desk jockey.
Noted. Oh, that DJ.
I gotta admire your persistency, but my answer's still no. Not letting you in the chief's office. Period. It'd be not my neck on the line.
That office is the last crime scene of the SL9 incident.
Ugh.
I have to take a look in there.
I have to.
There's gotta be something we can do to make the detective change his mind.
Nope, not happening. Nope, not happening.
Detective, why don't you take a look at this?
What's this crumpled up piece of paper? Oh, no way! Mr. Edgeworth can't be serious.
Is he ever not serious?
I can't believe they pushed him this far.
Mr. Edgeworth really feels responsible.
When I first met him, I thought he was as cold as ice, too. But I know different now. He trusted us detectives to provide him with sound evidence. But we betrayed him.
Detective.
Alright, that's it. I've made up my mind.
But
Here, take my ID card.
No, we can't do that. If someone found out...
they wouldn't let you off the hook with another lost item report.
Look at me. It's no secret I'm already out of the loop. After all, I'm friends with Mr. Edgeworth.
This is why they keep sending him to the meetings. They're trying to get rid of him.
Depending on how this case turns out, I may as well already be in the meeting.
What?
So at least let me do this. For Mr. Edgeworth's sake.
All right, Detective. Thank you.
Gumshoe's ID tucked swiftly into pocket.
Hey, wait, all I'm saying is... In our version of these events, this is taking place after 2 and 3. Why do you think we never saw Gumshoe in Apollo Justice's cases?
Oh no.
He went to the meeting and never came back. Chief Gann had a lot of choice words for him at that meeting.
See ya, pal. Good luck.
Thank you, Detective. I won't forget you.
February 20.
Cue the Chow Garden, like, Chow leaving theme.
February 24th, Police Department Chief's Office. Here it goes, Mr. Wright.
Hey, Nineway, are you able to play music?
Yeah.
Could you please play this?
Oh, this will take a bit. Hold on, let me see if I can quickly get it.
I mean, you don't have to. Detective Gumshoe already left.
There's always post.
There's always
Post.
post.
Put it in the server. Put it in the... This is dumb.
Yeah. That's what I gave her.
Oh no.
The Gumshoe goodbye theme.
Goodbye, Gumshoe.
Oh my god, gosh. Okay, at some
He
point,
survived
if we ever
getting his
do,
arm torn off, and he's
What were you saying, Nine?
if we ever do like, you know, extra scripts afterwards, you know, it'd be like Gumshoe's farewell.
His final meeting.
final meeting.
We're in. If anyone finds us now.
And then Detective Gumshoe's not the only one that's gonna go to a meeting.
Hey, how you doing? I'm back. Listen, if that happens, I'm counting on you to bail me out of that meeting, eh? Ah!
Sorry, I thought you were a ghost.
I love that whole build up of like, man, we're never going to see Gumshoe again. Hey!
999. Can you imagine if we actually played the theme as like goodbye Gumshoe, and as the theme is playing, he just randomly shows up.
Guys, I got the perfect editing idea.
Well,
Oh,
there you
boy.
go. Well,
I'll
we
do it
pretty much have you
justice.
set up. We got the song, we got it all.
We got the bit all good.
That's it.
It's set up.
I-
This is set up nicely for me.
I didn't even know you could slap a ghost.
Ah! I was really delayed. I'm sorry, Detective Gumshoe. What are you doing, sneaking up on us like that? Aren't you going to the meeting?
I wasn't sneaking. I was just, you know, worried something might go wrong. So I came too.
If you're here, then what was even the point of the whole send-off thing? I watched you turn your back. You were doing a whole slow walk-away thing, one last glance over the shoulder with a sad look on your eyes, and I was giving you the sad final farewell salute. Oh, was that all for nothing? The sad music was playing, man.
Yeah, I don't know where that music came from. It was kind of weird.
Gumshoe's ID crushed and rendered unusable in pocket.
Crack! Hey, don't do that to my card! Listen, let's just say I don't want to go to that meeting, okay? I hardly ever get a chance to come in here. So, you know, I figured I'd have a look around myself and, see how I can get out of this meeting. Besides, we're all in this together.
You really don't want to get fired, do you? Oh, you really do want to get fired, don't you?
No, the line is, you really don't want to go to that meeting.
Really don't want to go to that meeting, do you, Gumshoe?
Nah, not if we're lucky. Now, come on, let's see what we can find.
He like pulls Gumshoe aside. Hey, Gumshoe, did you tell her what
Huh?
the meetings even were?
What?
Does she
Wait.
know what the meetings are?
What is she, 9 years old? She probably shouldn't. I think she's a little too young.
Oh, she doesn't know. Okay.
And besides, she's a criminal investigator. They don't do meetings for those.
Oh, okay.
So
All right.
she'll be fine. What she doesn't know won't kill her.
Okay.
You know.
Hey, Naruhodo, I don't mean to state the obvious, but I've got a bad feeling about this.
Yeah, I kind of had that since the day started. First. Kind of weird because he tells Maya about these meetings. She says she's 9 years old, she doesn't look it. And yet here's Emma, someone who clearly doesn't look 9 years old, and is in fact 16 years old, a little older. And I guess that's too young. Just my thought.
Well, I don't get it either.
Uh-huh.
So that desk on the other side of the room, was that your sister's, Emma?
Yes, that's where I was waiting for Lana. On that day 2 years ago.
Is anyone using it now?
No, sir. This is entirely Chief Gant's office now.
Detective, where'd you get that food?
Man, can't believe that Gant guy left some peas on his table. He left his
Detective-
meal here.
You're eating the chief of police's food? Are you trying to get
What?
us in trouble?
What do you mean?
If he comes back and notices his
Ugh.
food is gone,
You can make some more.
that's not the point, Detective.
It's not like he practices a strict policy of preserving the crime scene or anything. I mean, we're fine. It's a few spoonfuls of peas.
Oh. That's a strange reason to leave the peas here.
He leaves it as a warning to everyone else. He wants us to always be alert. He told us so himself at our New Year's party. Of course, he was pretty intoxicated at the time. He didn't notice people eating his peas.
Hi, Wadgy.
I walked into Gumshoe eating peas. I don't know. I'm just guessing.
The lore is he's eating Detective Gant's peas.
I thought he was eating ramen.
Oh, he's eating Chief Gant's peas, and then
Why is he eating the Chief's peas?
Because he doesn't care if he gets fired.
Because he's
He doesn't care about being put in the meeting anymore.
Yeah.
So he's stealing his food supply?
He's rebelling against the system.
He is the system!
Yeah, he's rebelling. I see.
So, ever since Lana left, no one ever touches that desk?
Yeah, I think you mean no one ever touches the peas?
No one except Chief Cat. And the cleaning lady who's in here each morning.
Still, 2 years have passed since that incident. There can't possibly be any clues remaining. Detective Gumshoe
ate them all.
Detective ate the clues.
Can I ask you something?
Sure.
Look, you know what time you're looking around, right? Because it's one of the SL9 crime scenes. I mean, that's your only reason for coming here, isn't it?
Why do you ask?
You're not touching these peas, pal.
I didn't want the peas.
You know what? No, never mind. Don't worry about it. You can have them if you want.
Okay. All right. Let's just look around a bit more.
Hey, hold on. Not so fast, buddy.
What?
When someone tells you don't worry about it, it's supposed to start bothering you, pal. You don't just let it go at that.
I'm sorry. This guy's starting to get on my nerves. This guy's a jerk. Okay, Detective. So what's bothering you?
He put butter in these peas. Also,
Come on here, what's
What's
wrong
wrong
with
with
that?
putting butter on the peas? That makes them delicious.
Yeah.
I mean, I wasn't expecting it, but I'm kind of on a non-dairy diet at the moment,
Oh,
so that kind of sucks. But also another thought: you two don't think that Chief Gant, you don't think he might be a suspect, do you?
What? He's right, Mr. Wright. What do we think of him?
I mean, he's like your friend, right? I mean, he can't do murder.
Right, and didn't you say something along the lines that, you knew him and it was secretive? I mean, sure, maybe he's changed, but I'm sure he's a swell guy to you, right?
Chief Gant. Should I say trick? So it's finally come to this, has it?
Trick? Did I miss something here?
Hey.
What do I think of him? I've known him for so long, but no. Perhaps it's best I keep my feelings to myself. For
The
now.
lore is that Damon Gant is actually Mega's
Mirror
Phoenix.
face? Oh.
The lore is
So mirror face?
my Phoenix possessed him. There you go, ignoring me again.
Good.
This is a safe, isn't it?
Safe. That word is ripe with intrigue.
Okay, if you say so.
Looks like a code needs to be entered in this panel to open it.
A 7-digit number. I think I just might know what it is.
Wait, let me try. 1, 1, 1. 1. Wait, it's 7 digits. Damn it. Do you know what it is?
No, Gumshoe, finish it up. I know you could do it.
Okay, hang on. 1.
I don't remember, but my brain thinks.
2. Damn it. It didn't work. Do you know what it is?
I actually don't remember it. If it's 7 digits, and his ID card is 7 digits. His ID card is 7 digits, right? It's all 7. It's all 7. It's a joke. 7.
No, you know what it is?
I have a hunch.
Oh, I know. You want to try my birthday? Let's,
I have a better idea. Here goes nothing.
Do you all know what it is?
All 7s. Just 7.
No.
Oh my god! I thought I was lying. I didn't know. I completely forgot.
hot bingo.
Bingo.
Mr. Wright, what number did you enter?
Whose birthday was that, pal? Hello?
Mr. Wright?
Hello?
Oh, he muted.
Did he die? Did his voice leave?
77777. The
Oh, it's
final
British
ID
man.
card number on that record. Yeah, I just decided to speak British.
I
because
think
it's
his
fun.
folks want to bust it in the room. Give him a moment.
What? Why does your voice sound different? Don't worry about it, Emma. I assure you it's fine. It's just the dust in the safe. Anyways, the number of the mysterious executive officer who entered the room that day.
You mean 777777777? That ID number?
I think you're 1-7 shy this time. But this can only mean one thing. That's Chief Gant's ID number. Say, anyone care to look inside?
No. Is there any money in there? How much does he have stashed away?
Look, it's,
It's a shard from a broken cup.
That's not money.
I can't sell this.
This somehow looks familiar. Where have I seen this before? And actually, I've seen this before.
There's something else in here too.
Huh?
What's this? It looks like a piece of leather cloth. This is a handprint, isn't it?
Hey, I saw someone wearing a shirt like that once. You think the chief made up the design?
I don't think so.
No. Well, it was just a thought.
Is that it? This is all that was in the safe?
Apparently so. It's empty now.
Oh, hey, you're normal now, hey. Piece of cloth with a handprint on it and a broken shard from a cup.
They look like pieces of evidence.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Unless you can prove they have something to do with this case. I'm afraid I can't just let you take them. After all, it's my neck on the line here.
Great. Now I have to prove their relevancy to get them. How are these two items related to the SL9 incident?
I gotta BRB a second.
Oh, okay. Come on! There's gotta be something we can show the detective. What, you can take it, Gumshoe while Mega's gone.
No, I can't.
Never mind, okay.
I'll
You
do
got
it.
him, Yue.
Detective Gumshoe, could you have another look at this jar?
I remember when the three of us put that back together. Oh, those were the days.
It's kind of early to be nostalgic.
Wasn't this jar a piece of evidence from that case?
That's right. One of the shards had an SL9 incident sticker on it.
Doesn't this ring any bells? You know, that fragment we just found?
You mean this one that was in the safe?
Yes, that one. That was in the safe.
Now that you mention it, it's ringing a lot of bells. Let's see if it fits.
Here, let me see that shard. I'll take a crack at this.
Go ahead, pal. Show us what a rookie can do.
Mr. Wright, here's some glue.
If I can piece this together again, it'll prove Chief Gant was knowingly hiding evidence. Here goes. There. Fits like a charm. That, of course, means Chief Gant willingly and knowingly hid a piece of this jar in his safe. In other words, he concealed a piece of evidence from the SL9 incident.
What?
Why do you do that?
Hey! Oh,
Hey guys, get a load of this!
What is it?
Huh? Look at this. The piece you just attached. It's different from the others. It's some weird writing.
There's a reddish line on it.
A reddish line.
No, line,
That's-
not lime.
That's blood.
I don't get it. Why would Chief Gant hide this in his safe?
Unstable jar updated in the court record.
Detective Gumshoe, I'd like you to have a look at this.
Hey, I know what that is. So you want to take some fingies?
That's a great idea, Detective, and Mr. Wright's not thinking of anything else, right?
Actually, I wasn't, but since you brought it up...
No!
It's all right, let's go to town.
Sheesh!
Sheesh.
Detective? Not you too.
What? What?
Dan,
What? Why is everyone looking at me?
I'm staring at him.
Why are you
What are you-
staring at me? Quit staring at me.
Gumshoe, why are you sticking out your hand like that?
Go ahead, take my fingerprints.
It's not your fingerprints we want to take.
Oh, man.
Come on, this isn't the time for jokes, Detective. We're talking about the cloth that we found in the safe.
Oh, I knew that. The one with the handprint on it, right? Sheesh, where's your sense of humor, huh? Huh? Why are you looking at me like I was going to eat it or something?
Okay, Mr. Wright, let's check for prints, because Detective has a brain.
What?
Sprinkle the powder on the cloth. Then once they've been absorbed into the prints, blow the rest away.
Oh, what are you, my mom? I'll be told a million times. All right, let's get this over with.
That is a funny line coming from Phoenix.
You just sprinkle the entire bottle on this.
Uh-huh.
Please no, Mr. Wright, that bottle's
Just a pinch of salt. Just a pinch of salt. Just a pinch of salt.
Just a pinch. Just a pinch.
Just a
Adam,
pinch. Just a pinch. A little more. A little
A
more.
little more. A little
A
more.
little more.
Almost.
A little more.
Almost.
Right,
Just
that's only
keep
using a
going.
lot.
Keep going.
Just add a
Keep
little more olive
going.
oil.
Detective, you think this is enough or should I have more?
A little more. A little more.
Detective,
little more.
that probably
little
should be
more.
enough.
little more.
More.
You missed a spot. There you go.
Yeah.
Oh wait, what down there? Down there. What about down there? Yeah,
Oh,
there you go.
Yeah.
Get that. That one as well. Yep.
All right.
Okay.
There we
Yep.
go.
Keep going.
In all
let's keep
seriousness, I
going.
can't really get the bottom here. It's really hard.
All right. I think we're good.
All right, Emma, you want to do the honors?
You want to do it? Yeah.
Okay.
It's just pure white.
Wait.
Go ahead. Do it.
Oh, wait, hang on.
What are we waiting for?
I'm just getting the rest.
There we go.
Okay.
You know, this is ridiculous. I think we're adding a little too much. Oh, hey! Whoa, that was perfect. Oh my god, that sound effect.
No. You have got to be kidding me. There's no way. What are Emma's fingerprints doing here?
Hey, you found a match? Whose fingerprints were they?
It's no good. No, the prints, they're too old. They aren't clear enough. Yeah, that's it. They weren't clear enough to get a match.
Oh, that's too bad. I thought they'd be Dark's prints.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Psst. Hey you. Over here. What's going on? What are these prints doing inside the safe?
Don't ask me. Also, finish chewing before you talk.
What?
Oh, let's just keep this information from Emma for now.
Here, maybe you should hold on to this.
Piece of cloth folded and added to the court record.
Hi, I'm over here now.
This was Lana's desk. Sure is tidy.
Lana's always been a meticulous cleaner.
There's not even any dust on it. Looks like someone's still keeping it clean. Does Lana ever come back here, Detective?
No. Yeah, Chief Cat must still keep it clean in memory of their partnership. They were the stuff legends are made of.
Does he keep it in memory of her or in memory of the crime?
Wow, look at the size of Chief Gant's desk.
Speaking of that, when we were here earlier...
Oh, hey, I'm here. Hold on. Was not expecting that. It's you too. Hey.
Chief Gant! Trick!
Nah.
Put that
me.
paper he was reading in his desk.
No, I didn't do that.
I wonder what he was reading.
This looks like a list of evidence.
A list of evidence?
Yeah. In most cases, the list runs twice as long as this, though. Twice.
Look at the case name.
Huh? SL9 incident. Wonder what this is doing here.
Hold on, Detective. What did you just say?
I said, I wonder what this is doing here.
No, about evidence lists. Normally they're twice as long.
That's right. I guess there wasn't a whole lot of evidence.
A half-sized list of evidence.
The list of evidence. It seems too short. Most lists run twice as long.
Huh?
What would the other half of the list be doing here?
I knew it. The chief must be hiding something about that case.
It would appear so.
Evidence list added to the court record.
Well, was I any help? Was I any help? Hey, what are you doing?
I wonder what this is. It looks like someone drew some kind of sketch here.
What is it? Did you find something?
I can't make it out. I better keep quiet about it for now.
I mean, you can't make it out.
Huh? Oh, no, it's nothing.
Why are your eyes moving about like that, Mr. Wright?
I'd better not forget about this picture. Of course.
Does that help? Yay!
Yeah, thanks to your ID card, we were able to get some hard evidence.
That's not very kind, is it? In other words, if it wasn't for his ID card, he would have been useless. Isn't that right? You in the coat. The Chief Gant!
Oh, we didn't think you'd be back so soon.
Who ate my peas?
For the record, he went to a meeting.
Fortunately, I'm a man who believes in signs and peas.
The detective,
I was walking to my meeting and I happened to look out a window and saw a stray dog run right into a pole. It was kind of messed up. And I noticed at the meeting, I thought of a certain detective, and I noticed how he wasn't there. Do you mean me, sir? Yeah, now. I'm afraid I'm gonna have to ask you all to leave.
Yes, sir. Sorry.
Oh, and you in the coat. Me, sir. Drop off your ID on the way out. You won't be needing it anymore. But, sir. Now get out. Yes, sir.
Oh, we'll be on our way too then.
Wait. You with the spiky hair. You.
Without
Without the spiky hair.
Huh?
Don't go yet. Don't go yet.
Me, sir?
Yeah, you. I'd like a word with you.
But, sir, I'm not a licensed scientific investigator yet.
You with the spiky hair. You're free to go. Goodbye.
What?
Mr. Wright!
Goodbye. See ya. Bless you.
Thank you.
Look, pal, if I've told you once, I've told you 1,000 times. Chief's office is off limits. But no, you just had to go sneaking in there like that, didn't you?
I thought you said you didn't care anymore if you were fired.
Yeah, but if I knew it'd be like this, I never would have said it.
Well, now that I've seen the evidence Chief Gant was hiding in his office, I think I'm finally starting to get the picture. But why has she kept eerily silent about it all this time?
You listening to me? I'm gonna try to smooth things out with the Chief again. Later, pal. Bye. I want to make him some more peace.
After that, I heard from Emma. She said the police wanted to ask her some questions. So she'll be busy for the rest of the day.
Sorry.
February 24th, detention center, visitors room. I see. So the chief asked Emma to come in for questioning.
It's no use thinking about it. Tomorrow's the final day in court. I'm committed to doing everything I can to defend you, which is why I'm here.
But I've already told you all I can.
What you've told me over these past couple of days is absolutely nothing. Not a single useful thing.
Really? I believe I did mention something quite important. Something I told you right at the beginning. I said that I was the one who stabbed Detective Goodman.
You know, I think I finally figured it out, Lana. I know who it is that's lurking behind your words.
Mia did a good job mentoring you. I'm rather jealous. It seems Edgeworth was right.
Edgeworth?
Once you're convinced you know something, no one can persuade you otherwise. Thick-headed is the term he used, I believe.
Now's my chance to get her to tell me the rest of the story. I have to admit, I was more than a little perplexed at first. You insisted that you did it, yet there was no incriminating evidence. That's when it hit me. It's not that you're unwilling to tell the truth. It's that you're incapable of doing so because of a certain individual.
What an intriguing notion. A certain individual, you say? So you think I'm protecting this person?
Protecting? No. I think afraid of is more like it. If I'm not mistaken, the person in question may have persuaded you to silence.
For argument's sake, Mr. Wright. For argument's sake, Mr. Wright, who may I ask is this person you're speaking of? The one I'm supposedly so frightened of. What is this person's name?
I don't think I can't tell you. That's it, that's a joke.
Take that! Well, Miss Sky.
Mr. Wright, you are addressing the chief prosecutor. Do not forget your place.
I take it she's still not ready to spill the beans just yet.
My apologies. Could you please tell me a bit more about what you think you know? We were partners until 2 years ago.
Okay,
I
you just
respected
tell
him
me.
as a detective.
Hang on a second, laying the cat in. Okay.
Assuming that he is respectable, then tell me something. Why would he try to hide his crimes?
His crimes?
You know, I thought I knew him. Both you and Edgeworth will be brought before a board of inquiry for what you did. Specifically, hiding and forging evidence.
Of course, these are serious offenses.
Why is it, though, that Chief Gant's name was never mentioned?
Chief Gant?
Who?
Edgeworth didn't know the truth behind the forgery. The only party who could have possibly tampered with the evidence was...
Me. I had access because I was second in command of that investigation.
Yes, you, but also one other, Damon Gant.
You intend to accuse Chief Gant. You'll need more than just words. Show me proof that Chief Gant falsified evidence in that case.
Take that! I just found this in a safe in the chief's office. This jar piece and this piece of cloth. Do you know what these are? They're pieces of evidence from the SL9 incident. The person concealing evidence was none other than Chief Gant himself. Now tell me, why are you taking all of this blame for him?
Touché, Mr. Wright. It's as you surmised. I cannot disobey the Chief's orders. Even if it means being found guilty for murder.
Why not?
Come now, Mr. Wright. You can't possibly expect me to be able to tell you that. 3 days ago, I had no choice but to cooperate.
In the murder of Detective Goodman.
Or perhaps I should say, follow orders. Yes, that's more accurate than cooperate.
You hit move.
I know I did. I actually thought I was really like, okay, cool, bye.
Alright,
Yeah.
I
bye.
didn't think it would just stop me.
Alright, see ya. See ya, buddy.
Showing evidence isn't going to do me any good now. I've got to get Lana to tell me everything she's hiding.
Mr. Wright, you're evolving by leaps and bounds. I'm starting to see the hunger in your eyes. It's creepy. Could you stop?
No.
Anyways, although I can't tell you the details, I can say that I was given an order that day.
No, I need to dispose of Saul Goodman's body, please. Thank you. You'll find it inside the trunk of Miles Edgewood's car. Good luck.
Just as I suspected. Despite what everyone believes, you were not the one who murdered Detective Goodman.
Correct. I was trying to take the body out of Edgeworth's car. The trunk's lock was broken, and I discovered that the murder weapon was while inspecting the body.
The murder weapon? You mean Edgeworth's knife?
No. When I found the body, this was the knife stuck in it.
The knife from the SL9 incident. Serial killer Joe Dark's knife.
I couldn't just leave that knife in him. So I took it out and stabbed him with another knife.
That would be Edgeworth's knife?
That's right. Even though he was already dead, my hands were shaking at the thought of stabbing him. That's why I ended up cutting my hand.
And that is the reason for the bandage on your right hand?
Yes.
You were holding the knife, but how do you do that?
We had to give the writers had to give some reason for Lana to be injured. Too bad it was so anticlimactic of her not knowing how to stab with a knife.
It was a butterfly knife, and I couldn't help but just twist it around. Ow! Stab myself.
And it seems that I got blood on the victim's shoes as well. And then he saw me just as I plunged the knife in.
A star, huh? Why did you need to hide Dark's knife so badly?
It took a lot of work to finally close the Dark case 2 years ago. It was over with. I didn't ever want it to be opened again. My intent was to prevent that, by whatever means possible.
So, you hid Dark's knife.
The weapon I used to stab the detective was evidence in the Joe Dark case. If word got out, which it would, the reporters would have had a field day with it.
So, you wrapped the knife in your scarf and hid it. In Edgeworth's exhaust pipe, no less.
Right. Then I called my sister to tell her what happened and to ask her to hide the knife that was inside my muffler.
You asked Emma?
I didn't want anyone on the force to know about this.
That would explain why Emma is so confident. About Lana's innocence.
Speaking of phone calls, I had a bad feeling about one of them that day.
A bad feeling?
The truth is, after I received those orders from Chief Gant, the first thing I did was make a phone call.
A phone call to patrolman Jake Marshall.
To Marshall? Why on earth did you call him?
The lead investigator for the SL9 incident had been murdered. I wanted that fact to be kept hidden, and I needed help. He was the only other person I could trust. Or at least, I thought I could trust him at the time. However, it seems that after I spoke to him, he went off on an escapade of his own.
Escapade. Oh, you mean...
Not wanting the case to die, he decided to take things into his own hands.
He disguised himself as Detective Goodman and tried to steal the evidence.
He had already stolen the ID card, but it seems he still hadn't made up his mind to break into the evidence room. After my phone call, any remaining doubts he had must have disappeared.
So your phone call caused the incident in the evidence room?
I guess so. I'm afraid that's all I can tell you.
Lana.
You've earned my respect, Mr. Wright, both as a defense attorney and as an investigator. Now, please, don't pursue this any further in court tomorrow.
Tomorrow's trial. There's only one way to drive off Lana's demons. I've got to get to the bottom of everything.
Demons?
Detective Goodman's real murderer. And what went down in the chief's office 2 years ago.
To be continued.
Oh no, Yakuza 8 is next Thursday, isn't it?
Yes, it is, which means I will not be here next Friday.
So
Oh
who's
my
ready
God,
to speed run the trial?
My voice is dying. I wanted to take a break. My voice hurts.
I actually accidentally pressed that button.
Technically, technically, it's next Friday. Technically, it's next Friday. So, because the game comes out at least in Central it comes out at 11, but like Eastern it comes out 12. But
Gord.
technically for me it'll be the 25th. But that's
Oh
only
my
on the technical
Gord.
stance. But even on a worse case, it'll be Friday. And I'll be playing it, which means I won't be here.
I'll be here. We don't need you.
Don't lie.
I'll be here.
I have some willpower, Wedgie.
You have some willpower to play a game all day, like me.
You know what I have, Wedgie? I have loyalty.
Yeah, I have loyalty to
I'll see how I feel.
I'll be here, 9. Don't worry.
Well,
I'll be here, 9.
Mega,
Hi.
do you have work on Sunday?
Sunday, yeah.
Okay, never mind.
It's
then.
the reason I can't do Saturday.
Got it. Okay, never mind. So then next week.
Yeah.
Next week we're shoot for conclusion.
Yeah. It's the last trial.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, 9.
We'll speed run it. We'll get it all done. We'll start even earlier, you know? We'll start at 5
Even
a.m.
earlier? You mean I have less time to play 8? Unbelievable. I will not be here.
Yeah. All right, goodbye.
I mean, Wedgie, if you think of it this way,
if you think of it this way, I get to kick ass as Kiryu again. All right.
True.
We're still live, Wedgie.
I don't care if we're live. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
But Wedgie.
1 or 2 can go past.
Counter offer. If we finish it next week, do you know what's next?
Panzer Dragoon Saga. Let's go.
The hint is that this game also comes out next Thursday.
Which game? Is there another game for
And
That's true.
I hear that someone is voicing a certain protagonist in that game.
Oh no, Apollo comes out next week.
So I see what's going on here. My role is being threatened if I don't come next week.
Yeah.
Well, not exactly
no. I'm not gonna sugarcoat.
threaten.
Not a threat, a promise.
Okay, so my role is being promised threatened.
Yes.
Now,
Alright,
I
I'll
didn't
be here
say
next
those
week.
words at all.
Unbelievable. At least give me an hour or two to enjoy the game before
No.
I have to be here for a stream.
Well, I mean, you will. You have all day until stream
Sadly.
time.
All day. I'll get up
All
at like
day.
maybe 10, 11. So I'll
Why
have like,
sh-
what,
you
2-3 hours?
Just get up earlier.
Yeah. Nerd.
You know what? Just for that, I'm going to stay up all night and play it.
That's fair.
That's
Okay,
fair.
probably not. Probably not, but still.
So yeah, that's the scoop. That's the scoop.
Huh?
We collected the ashes, and we're
What?
gonna throw them next week.
Into the ocean.
No. But that's a tricky situation, isn't it?
What? No, not next stream. There won't be any more tricks. No more tricks.
Maybe there'll be one final trick.
No more tricks.
And then
No more tricks.
no more.
No more. No less.
Here's my trick.
Ban him! Ban him! Kick him! Kick him from the call! Ban him from real life.
I'm going insane. I'm going insane.
Dun 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 dun.
Truly, the music for the end.